Not all stories start with a bang. Some stories start with a squeak. The mouse was acting very peculiar. Anxiously, it scampered for the safety of Grayson's cloak. And even stranger still, Grayson didn't recognise where they were. Swiftly standing to attention, Grayson surveyed the room. It was odd. The place felt familiar, yet unfamiliar at the same time. Each bolstered by the other, and ready or not, Grayson and the mouse strode on, unsure of what lay ahead. Grayson began to wake. His body ached, and his bones rattled. Blearily, he examined the grim night before him. As his dreams quickly faded from memory, he remembered his goal. If he wanted to see his father again, to get even one step closer to home, he needed to get into that pub. But how? The metal railings were fixed to the top of one. The mouse squeaked. Something about the railings seemed useful. A heavy-set man stood blocked, sniffling anger.
Yeah, how do we, man? What's it been like you do now this time of night, eh? Oh, bloody hell. Right, where you's best gone, you. Oh, sorry, you're not understanding me accent, like. Yeah, how's about this then? Go home.
The mouse had just gotten over a cold. It seemed wise to keep its distance. A small tower of crates was placed next to the... The crates were perfectly stacked. Grayson didn't want to ruin them. The mouse wasn't sure how it could help. Grayson was too young for a smoke. There was a large pile of cigarettes on the ground. The chef must have been a heavy smoker. The mouse had quit years ago. The mouse had never been keen on sewers. The downpipe was heavy with quick-flowing rainwater that gushed into the drain. Grayson didn't think that would help. The barrel was too heavy. There must be a way to move it, Grayson thought. The barrel was too heavy to move. The bung was stubborn. It wasn't going anywhere without a fight. The mouse couldn't help. Grayson remembered into ale barrels. The barrel was...
Huh? I'm cooking, man! Can round the front! Come where, man? Come where, man?
Newcastle was an industrial city. There was plenty of ash to go around. A small pile of ash. mouse was too young to... The window was obscure. Grayson didn't want to get... The chef might have seen it. The mouse seemed to mock in the chef. It seemed a very... Maybe the... The bag was cold and wet to touch. Grayson tossed it aside. The tin was stuck. Grayson would have to find another way to dislodge it. The mouse was the brains, not the brawn. Vaseline, that always comes in handy, Grayson thought. The day's market must have been event staring at the broken table. There was nothing to be done. The mouse shrugged. The tin was... Grayson would have... The mouse flared its nostrils, inhaling the rotten stench. Ah, a good vintage, it seemed to say. These perishables look perished, Grayson thought. Grayson wasn't that hungry. Who would leave a perfectly good pair of hoof nippers just lying around, Grayson thought. Ah, Newcastle. Somewhere in the bustling city was Grayson's home, nestled between the cobblestone pavements and the towering oil lamps. Grayson would get there, he was sure of it. It didn't work. Grayson wasn't sure. The barrel was... That wasn't go... After an initial struggle, the bung popped from the barrel and out poured its sweet-smelling contents.
Huh? What's that going on down there? I hear some noise, eh? Ah, it's those bloody urchins again, I bet. Yeah! If I see yous again, yous a can in the soup, burning butter special.
Eric! What the bloody hell are you doing, man? That stew should have been done an hour ago. Get in and get to work.
Doylan.
I am coming. I was just sorting the special ingredient.
That did the trick. The chef left the door wide open. Grayson was elated. But it began to dawn on him. The chef was still at his station, alert as ever. Grayson needed a distraction. Hang on, Grayson thought.
Better leave us alone, like.
What's that sound? Ash, hot with ember, floated down, extinguishing on the barrel's sodden top. An idea began to form in Grayson's mind. With a plan in place, Grayson and the mouse got to work. How could the barrel, Grayson thought? Grayson considered... there must... It was too far. A bag of flour fraying at the... The mouse pointed... Grayson spotted a bottle of gin. It looked full, and strong, no doubt. The mouse pointed... Grayson couldn't... Grayson didn't... That wasn't go... Several shells with what could only... Grayson couldn't... It required... What a leap! The mouse had done it. Now it was time to get to work. The shelf was half collapsed on one side, held up by a sack of flour. The mouse cocked its head curiously. It seemed to be devising a plan. The shelf had the mouse we needed to... The bottle was... The mouse had... The bottle was... Bloody thing won't stay shut. I'll sort it later. I'm behind as it is. What? How the...
Eric? What? God's sake, man! This place is a mess!
It wasn't me, Addy. It was...
I don't want to hear it, Eric. Get this cleaned up. That soup ready.
It's not right yet. It needs to reduce just a little bit.
Leave it. Just... leave it. Wait there.
So this... Oof, yeah, that's the stuff. That'll get me through. Back to work.
The chef was tipsy, but the gin was well within eyeline. Grayson needed a distraction. Grayson felt he wanted what he needed to the chef. The mouse chirped seemingly. The chef looked in a dizzy. Grayson, but first. The chef was, but the gin. Grayson. I can't take that, Grayson thought. The kitchen would go dark. Then the chef would surely notice. The oil lamp illuminated. The mouse had. The broom was lit. Grayson had.
You no stinging rat! Get out me kitchen! I'll kill...
Eric, are you daft? What are you doing and get to work? Please!
Sorry, Mara. Back to it!
Grayson removed the lid. Ah, empty. Well, except for some wood shavings. Grayson placed the wood shavings in his satchel. The crates look... Ah, yeah. Crates with... That did the trick. The lid flew off the tin, leaving its base intact. Grayson didn't... That wasn't go... It must have been... Grayson didn't think... The wood shavings were alight, but it didn't look particularly impressive. How can I aggravate the flames? Grayson thought.
Crisis averted. Aye.
Eric!
Shit.
Eric? Where are you? Why is this kitchen still a mess? What?
Addy, Mara, now listen. I don't know what's been happening.
Don't marry me, you shit! You're sacked! Done! Finished! Gone! Before I wring your sodden neck!
Addy, please, just hear me out, like... Rats! What if it was... rats? All along.
Yeah!
Bloody hell!
Right. Yeah.
Grayson felt ready, anxious, determined. Looking down at the mouse once again, one bolstered by the other, they entered the pub, ready to meet their fate head on. Just one more step on the road back home, back to Grayson's father.